Well, good evening. It's that time again. My name is Joy Ruffin, and you are on Discover Your Signature Style and Stance, Style with Joy. And there's a lot more to that style with joy than you can imagine. Am I saying to you good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day? Maybe to some of you, good night, wherever you are, coming your way, always the very, very best. It's always good to be with you. We are all about style, discovering your signature style and stance. It's different for everyone. No two people are the same. And what we're going to be talking about is how you get to your style. A lot of people just buy new, trendy, and whatever is pretty and attractive. Oftentimes, that's not the best for you. So, what we're going to be talking about tonight is something that's really taken over. It's way out in the stratosphere, and everybody, and I mean almost everybody, so much so that we can use the word everybody, loves. It used to be blue jeans. Now we just call them jeans. I think that's Len. Hello. Oh, hi, Lane. How are you? Nice to see you. One of the things that's happened over the past few, maybe 20, 30 years, blue jeans, just simply jeans, have just taken over. And they're everywhere, everywhere. Not to say that that's good, bad, or ugly. It depends on a lot of variables, and we're going to talk a wee bit about that tonight. Most of you know that when it comes to style, signature style, what we want to do is get you to understand your body shape and dress it according to what fits it best, adorns it best, showcases it best, and allows you to stand in your brilliance and your greatness in the best way. And sometimes when you're not wearing the right, whatever that is for you, it doesn't really do that for you. You might think that it is, but it isn't. Because we spoke about color last week, and our guest had a lot to say about color and how color needs to radiate you. It needs to have your face glow and light up. And the same applies with anything that you're wearing. If it's just something that you like, but it doesn't quite fit you, it makes a big difference. So we're going to talk and highlight blue jeans tonight, jeans. And we're going to talk about it as it relates to your body shape. You see, I see, we all see a lot of women in blue jeans, and they're not the best cut, style, or shape for them. And sometimes we wonder, and I know you do as well. I know you do. Maybe you're a little bit more diplomatic than I'm going to be right here now tonight. And you wonder, do they have mirrors? Do they look? Because when you turn around and you see the front, the back, the side, sometimes it doesn't compute. It's not doing the best for your body shape. So that's what we're going to talk about. Blue jeans used to be Levi jeans, right? That's the person who really put them on the market. They were out before, but it's always one or two people who come and just expand whatever it is so much so that they take the credit for it. Now we have blue jeans in almost every fabric imaginable and a lot of jeans that look like blue jeans, but they're not. We're not going to be talking so much about fabrication tonight because that's important. We're going to be talking about jeans and how they fit you. Now, there are 9 major jean styles. There are more, but like the 5 body shapes, we're going to talk about the 5 major ones that are out here and now today. And they are comprised of different styles and silhouettes. And that's what we'll be talking about. And we're going to apply it to how it fits your body shape. And by now, my friends, I'm hoping that you know your body shape. And if not, we'll do a one-on-one so that we can discuss that. Well, we're going to be talking about the skinny jeans. We're going to be talking about the skinny crop jeans, the straight leg jeans, the jeggings. Jeggings and tights I put in the same category. They're not really, but we'll separate when we talk about them. The boot cut jean, which has become very popular over the past few years, decade really. The flare jean, the low-rise jean. Oh my goodness. Do you remember when the low-rise really came on the market and everybody's grandma was running around in these jeans? And it was sad to see so many of them. And then we're going to talk about the boyfriend gene and the cigarette gene. Those are the 9 major. There are variations and takeoffs for all of those, different finishes on the leg, the cuffs, the shape, but those are the shapes that are pretty much in there. So those are the ones we're going to be talking about tonight. And bring your questions. Hello, Elaine. It's good to see you. I think Alfred was with us a moment or two ago. Hello, Alfred. It's always good to see you. I love your loyalty and your devotion. It's appreciated and it's welcome. Let's take a look now at genes. I'm going to keep myself here in the picture and we're going to start here. We're going to start with the skinny gene. Now, what do you think when it comes to the skinny gene? It's tight. It fits the body to the T. It's skin hugging. It's skin hugging. That's all you really have to know. It fits you snugly. And they fit the shape of your leg, regardless of the shape of your leg. So that says right away, I'm hoping, and yet this is going to be your call, and this is what we'll discuss when we do our one-on-one. If you have great legs or sexy legs or nice long shaped legs or short for that matter, and you want to flaunt them, then this is a gene for you if your body shape fits. And the best body shape for this particular gene is the hourglass. The hourglass body shape, or anyone who has nice slim legs, whether short or tall. We're not going to talk about tonight, as much as we will when we do our one-on-one. We're not going to talk about, I'm going to use diplomacy. We're not going to talk about the tush. We're not going to talk about the buttocks, and we're not going to talk about the derriere. Not in the sense that it needs to be discussed, because if you're going to be wearing jeans like this, and you are an hourglass, exaggerated as many are, you want to be, even though the hourglass figure fits this best, you want to be a little mindful of that. And God forbid, I will get a backlash, but that's okay, can take it. If you are a pear shape, please stay away from the skin tight, hugging, skinny jeans. They don't work for you. And this is the back. Here's the derriere, the tush, the buttocks, however you want to look. And the jeans, when they fit like this in your legs, 90% of the time, unless it's really something that you just want to flaunt, there are many different tops that you can wear with this type of a jean. That's your call. It depends on, because the hip hop and the rap, and I'm the first one to say it that I'm aware of, they have made the buttocks, the tush, and the derriere beyond popular, and every young girl, 12, 13 years old, she wants a very big derriere. So that's a whole nother conversation. We won't go there tonight, but if you're going to wear, if you have an hourglass and you're going to wear this, be mindful of how your jeans look on the backside. Now we come to the crop, the skinny crop gene. Now here's a gene. The crop means that it comes just a wee bit. It's different for most everyone, but it comes a wee bit above your ankle, 1 to 2 inches above your ankle. Many people mix up the crop pant and the pedal pusher and the capri, which is a new name for the pedal pusher, same thing. And that's a little bit higher and just a little bit below the knee. So be mindful if you're wearing the skinny crop jean of, again, how it looks. And if you're wearing crops, if you're really short, average height, that would be your last choice, because it's not going to, most people want to be elevated. They want to appear taller and thinner. And if you're short and average height, this is not going to do that for you. So be mindful of that. And the next one that we're going to show you is the straight leg gene. The straight leg gene. The straight leg is snug and it hugs your body, yet it is the right answer for the skinny, because it's a straight pull down silhouette that glides along the lines of your body, your hips, your thighs, your leg, but yet it's not hugging you. So need I say to you that almost, and the key word is almost, because there are many variables involved, my friend, almost every body type can wear this gene. My comment to you, my friend, is that, sad to say, few who ought to be wearing these jeans are wearing these jeans. They're wearing jeans that are not the best silhouette for their body shape. Most body types, this straight leg jean, it fits, it works. And along with that, I'm going to show you this one at the same time. It's called the boot cut. The boot cut jean. This is another variation of the straight cut here, just with the backside showing. I'm showing you the backside for a reason, because when it comes to pockets, if you have a tush, a derriere that's sizable, then you don't ever want to put pockets on your jeans. You want a straight, solid back. The reverse of that is if you're flat and you don't have a derriere that protrudes, that's a tush, then you need to be wearing jeans with pockets. And if they're embellished and they're decorated, the better you are. Just remember that. You can do that without a question at all. So there you go. That's good to know, and that applies to everybody. Now here we're talking about the boot cut. It's suitable, again, for almost all body types. It can take almost any body type, and it's really good for the curvy lady. And why do you think that is? The curvy lady who has that sometimes small waist and the derriere and the tush, you need the balance. So it's tight from her waist down to her knee, and then it flares out. So it gives her balance. And remember, my friend, what we always look for when we're talking about signature style and stamping it to you, we look for harmony, balance, and grace. That's style, signature style. So what you're going to get, especially for the curvy woman, and this is good for the pear shape, if she stays away from decorations and pockets on the backside, you don't need them. You don't need them at all. And then we come to, let's see. Let's take another look at we're looking at the backside here. Now, here's where you remember, you won't remember, I'll just share it with you. I share it with you a couple of times, and I'll be sharing this with you often because it's important for you to know. Just because they make this bootcut jean with pockets on the backside, unless you are flat, broad across the back, you don't need these. You need these pockets. But if you're not, you don't need these pockets. And you need to know this because it exaggerates and pronounces that more so than it needs to be. And you need to really be aware of that. Too many beautiful, stunning young girls and women just are not. And they don't realize that they would look so much more stylish and pulled together if they were more aligned with the right cut, style, and fit of their jeans. That said, the boot cut is a great style, and it's especially good for your tall and curvy women. And for that matter, short, but you got to make sure you get the right proportions there. Just a back view. How about this for a boot cut? Exaggerated, but you can see why it does the balance. And you can see the beauty of the design there. And the right length and the right color. And I'm not talking about color, which is light denim, dark, wash. That's a personal call. Here's a great boot cut jean. Almost anybody who has height or wants to have height can wear this type of a jean. Don't deny it. Now, here we're talking about something that I mentioned to you in the opening that, I think it was maybe 20 years ago that this really hit big, meaning the low-rise jean. And everybody and his grandma, that's my favorite expression, was wearing it. But you know what happened? When it came to the low-rise, the tummy, too many women who didn't have stomachs, they had bellies, were hanging out over the jeans. What's more unattractive than that? And the backside was all of that. You don't need that. So you only need to be wearing this low rise if you have an hourglass shape, which means you have a nice tiny waistline, and an inverted body shape, which means you're broad across the top and you get smaller as you go down. So the waist, and you have nice long legs, even if you're short. So this works well for those two body shapes. And that's about it. That's about it. So be very mindful of this low cut. Here's another example. And here's one. Now this girl, come on, you can see, I'm going to just see if I can take me out of the picture for a moment. You can see how, if you have a stomach A stomach is fine. We all have stomachs. But if you have a belly, this is not the gene for you. And I know, and Alfredo, I know you don't want to say, and you're not going to say, but you see too many women with this type of gene where they don't have the body for this gene. It's not good. So don't wear that if you have stomach concerns. Okay, now let's talk about the boyfriend gene. You know where that stems from? Because girls back in the day, because they look so much like they borrowed from their boyfriends or their significant other, because they cut the style, you see the waistline and the pockets and all of that. That was a true cut, and they would roll them up at the bottom. And they were comfortable because they weren't tight. This is how jeans started out, more or less. And they're still very popular. And they're good for the curvy and the pear-shaped body. And you can see why, because they're not hugging the body. Yet they give you style and pizzazz. And they're good for that. They're suitable for the curvy and the pear-shaped. And for that matter, the apple, it depends. When I say pear, usually it means and implies the apple too. There are many variables that go into this, but you can see why it would be good. And if you're short and petite, you've got to be very, very mindful of the type of jeans that you're wearing. And here we have, again, another variation of the boyfriend gene. And I'm showing you several of these because it's a gene that almost everybody can wear. Because tights, because jeggings, because leggings are so important now, and everybody is running around with them, wearing them, whether they should or not. I'm showing you several variations of this type of gene, the boyfriend gene, the flare gene, because this is a gene that most body shapes should be wearing. You can see why. And if you dress it right, if you adorn it in the right way, it can be great. And now we're talking about the boyfriend, the cigarette gene. Now, would your question be, what's the difference between the cigarette gene and the skinny leg gene? Well, the cigarette genes are, again, very similar to the skinny gene. They fall in really under the same category. They're full length and they stop a little bit above the shin. And they like style somewhat like trousers. They're hugging and they're snug and they fit. And if you have big thighs, if you have backside that's heavy and thick, this is not your gene. This is not the gene for you. There are others that you can wear. So I want you to know that. And we end, my friend, with the jeggings, the leggings, the tights, whatever name you want to use. Now, do I need to tell you who needs to wear these? I'm going to tell you that they're suitable for all body types, depending on the fabric and the style. Most women wear them because they're incredibly comfortable, and they come with a waistband instead of the standard button system. So they're just comfortable. And many of them come in every color imaginable. But let me share this with you. If I'm telling you that every body shape can wear them, I'm also saying to you that if every body shape is wearing them, you want to be assured that you're covering your backside. Unless your backside is something that you're absolutely beyond proud of and you've bought into the media hype that that's what you should be showing, then you need to get a beautiful, nice top of some sort and cover so that the gene is shown and seen, because that's giving you the style that you need, not the other way around. So you've got the highlight of everything there. And I see Adair is here. Hello, Adair. It's good to see you. And I see Roz is here. Good, good, good. Elaine. And our loyal and faithful Alfredo is here. Friends, what I want to say to you is this. Blue jeans are in. Whether you like them or not, they're just in. Does that mean that they have to be in for you? No. If it's not something that you like, if it's not something that fits your lifestyle, then you don't have to have them. And this applies to everything. Blue jeans, and especially jeggings, leggings, and tights, are very hard to wear for most women, especially mature women, because our bodies changed. Years ago, I didn't have a tummy. I have a tummy now. So a low-rise jean and a tight jean, you're not going to see me in. You're not going to see probably any, unless it's a barbecue or something outdoors, picnic or something. But the point is, Make sure the jeans fit you. Learn the different styles. And that's what we're going to do with our one-on-one consultation. And what I want you to do is tag your friends and invite them. Let them know that here is something that would benefit them. The information is good. You can share it with them and let them know that in turn, if they type in comment, STYLE, style, I said comments, type in style in the comments, then they'll get a free booklet, which will give them much more information. And my friend, if you are watching the replay, just type in replay because we want to know that you were here. We want to see that you were here. And more importantly than that, if you're not on my page and you're watching this on the replay, please click on the link above so that the comments that you make, I can respond to you. I want to get to know you. I want to get to know and share and exchange with you. And I'm sure that you have things that you want to share and exchange with me as well. So if you will do that, if you're not on my page and you're watching this on someone else's page and you want to make a comment, the only way that I'm going to see it is if you click on that comment above so that I can see and respond to you. And by the way, if you have not joined, I would love it if you would sign up for my, let me just see if I can get this here. You can never find anything. By the way, let's just do this. If you are interested and you'd like a complimentary session to learn more about your signature style and how you can acquire it and the basic preliminary steps that we go through, a little 15-minute consultation where I listen more to what you want and what you need, I'm happy to do that. And I would love to do that for you. And the other thing I'd like to share with you, and if you're not on my page, I mentioned that. Also, I'd love for you to go to my new group, which is Style with Joy, and sign up there, because you're going to get lots of tips and tools and lots of information and different packages that we're putting together. All of this stuff will be coming about. As they say, it's in the hopper. So that said, it's great that we have so many, Roz, choices is what everything is about. And what we discover, Roz, you know it and I know as well, that too many times when we don't know what our options are and we don't know the choices that we have, we in turn sometimes pick the wrong choices. Who needs to wear these? No one. Which ones are you talking about, Adair? That is so funny. Well, when it comes to low rise, if you're talking about low rise, very few people can wear them. And I have seen, and I mentioned to you in my little Facebook Live preview, and then we'll say goodbye here, but I'll mention this to you before. And I said I would talk about this, and I want to mention this briefly because this is important. Everyone knows that one of my many favorite places is Starbucks, and I go there almost every day, and it's my therapy, it's my relaxation. So I'm sitting there, and I'm sitting next to a group of young, brilliant, beautiful kids. At least they see themselves that way. And there were about 8 of them, and they're chatting away, and they're supposed to be studying and so on, who knows. And then here comes this lady, and she had to be somewhere between 75 and 95, but she looked good, pulled together. But she had on these jeans, and they were tight leggings, jeggings jeans. And they had pockets on the back, and they were much too tight for her. And she walked through the door, and we're all sitting on the side. I'm sitting next to these kids. And I said to myself, as I often do, my, bless you. What else can you say? But the kids, they started sniggling and giggling and pointing. And she was clueless. She didn't get it, but I did. And usually, which I've learned not to do, I would say something. But now I just smile and go and say like this because they're kids. But that just shows you kids, even kids, they're seeing this older woman in these horrific jeans that didn't fit her. And she was a beautiful woman. If she had on the right style jeans for her body shape, they would have applauded her most likely. But not that way. That's why I say in Roz, your appointment, your statement is so important because choices are important, and your decision, should you decide to take it, I love that old TV series, is to find the right choices for you. And that's what signature style is all about. So my friends, Adair, I'm dying to know who needs to wear them. You've never heard them called cigarette jeans. Oh, yes. Cigarette jeans. Oh, we have We have skinny jeans, we have skinny crop jeans, we have jeggings, we have leggings, we have boot cut jeans, we have flare jeans, we have low rise jeans, we have boyfriend jeans, and we have cigarette jeans. And I went over all of them. So look at the replay and you'll get, I gave a highlight because there's so much to share. And your body shape is really depending on the type of jeans that you wear. The boot cut, most people want to be tall and thinner. Even if they're tall, they want to be tall and thinner. And so you get the right jeans, it might afford you that. And the most popular two jeans are, for almost any and every body shape, are the straight leg jeans and the boot cut and the flare jeans. Actually, it's three. So bear that in mind and go over and take the repeat and see from there. And don't forget to join our Facebook group, Style with Joy. I'd love to see you there. And it's always good to see you here. I appreciate your showing up. Sign up for your complimentary session. Would love to do that. And by the way, guys, just to share with you here and now, I'll be on tomorrow with my leading lady, and we'll be talking about social media, which is always exciting. And you're going to love it, and you're going to love and enjoy all of the information that's going to be shared with you. But the other thing I want to share with you is that I am going to be away for almost 3 weeks, and I have some stand-in guests who are going to come and do the show, not for me, for themselves, introducing you to new people. Know that I will be with you in spirit and in heart, and they will come and do what they do and do it the best what they can and have fun. And I would love it if you would stay tuned and join with them. They'll be posting and letting you know, and I'm not sure how they'll be doing it. I'll be away, but I'll be tuning in, and you'll still be able to connect with me via Facebook and all the other social medias. I will not disappear into the stratosphere. I'll be here and tuning in. But I will see you tomorrow night. We'll be showing you another leading lady. I'm not going to mention her name, but I'm going to be posting for it soon, and you're going to love it. If you want information about social media, how to, when to, where to, all of that stuff, then you can't find, and you would not find someone better to share all the tips and tools that will help you on your journey of the discovery of how to master social media. I'm in the throngs of it now, and it's great fun, lots of fun. So my friends, until the next time, I suppose it's so long for now. Always good to see you, always thankful that you're here. And Roz says, yes, I know that feeling. I'm not sure which feeling that is, Roz, but whatever feeling it is, I think we are always in sync. Thank you for coming. Always good to see you. Take care of you first. Do the very best that you can. Find and develop what's best for you as you move on your journey to wherever it is you're headed and wherever you want to be. And surround yourself with people who support you, who are in your tribe and circle, who are always going to be there at your back, supporting you in the best ways. You want that for you, and you want to be that for them. So until we connect the next time, which will be tomorrow at 7 o'clock, you be and stay well. All the best, friends. So long for now. Cheers.